What's up? Getting ready for bed? I see you've got your sleeping bag already. What? You're giving me that I can't deal with him tonight look, and I only just walked in. I haven't done anything to annoy you. Yet? I thought we could hang out for a little while, seeing as you've been avoiding me for most of this camping trip. It's because of the marshmallow thing, isn't it? Look, I thought it would be funny to put the teensiest little bit of lighter fluid on your marshmallow. I mean, you have to admit, it was pretty funny. Your face when it lit up as soon as it got near the fire. My lungs still hurt from laughing so hard. Hey, don't forget I gave you a less flammable marshmallow afterwards. That should count for something. This is just our unique friendship dynamic, don't you see? I play a prank on you, you give me that annoyed look back. I make a joke about you, you give me that annoyed look. I basically do anything, you give me that annoyed look. You know, I'm sensing something of a pattern in your responses. Maybe you should get checked out for facial paralysis? I'm kidding. You have a perfectly normal face. Well, mostly normal. Your eyebrows look a little bit singed. Can't imagine why. Okay, seeing as your expression has shifted from mild frustration to considering murder, I'll change the topic to something sincere. I have to say, you looked pretty cool when you were chopping that wood earlier. Except for the moment where you missed a log and hit the ground instead. But I don't think anyone else saw that. You don't remember that? Don't worry, I took a video. I'll post it in the group chat later, after I've added some Vine booms. Talking of chats, why are you taking so long to respond to my messages lately? Usually you reply within minutes, but the last few weeks it's been more like hours. Let me guess, you finally got a boyfriend who you've been bombarding with love you texts instead of replying to me, the most important person in your life? No, I'm really kidding. I know you haven't got a boyfriend. You spend too much time yapping about video games and Bionicles lore for that to be a possibility anytime soon. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll find someone eventually. Probably. Maybe in the distant future, when mankind has journeyed into space. Don't give me those sad puppy dog eyes. I was just joking. You're very attractive. Guys check you out all the time. That is, until I start telling them my embarrassing stories about you. Then they lose interest pretty fast. Going to sleep now? Well, I won't stop you. Why don't you just get inside your nice, warm sleeping bag, all cozy and comfortable, and then I'll definitely leave and go back to my own tent. For sure. I'm not leaving right now because I have to make sure you get into your sleeping bag safely. What if you got your foot stuck, and then you fell over and hit your head on the lantern? You might die, and then wild bears could eat your corpse. It's much safer for me to just stand here and watch rather than have to bring a bag of gnawed-on bones back to your parents. I'm not being morbid, just mindful of safety risks. It's different. Now, do you want to spend another 5 minutes arguing with me, or just get into your sleeping bag? There we go. And you didn't get your foot stuck. Good job. 10 out of 10 for agility. You're still giving me that look and I don't know why. It's kinda cute though. I'm seeing you scowling while wrapped up in the bag. You look like an angry caterpillar. What do you have to be annoyed about? Whoa! What a strange accusation. Me sharing your sleeping bag? What would give you that idea? Okay, last time was an emergency. The temperature suddenly dropped, and if we hadn't shared our warmth, we would have definitely froze. Okay, the time before was also an emergency. I'm pretty sure there were wild bears in the area, so I heroically slept in your sleeping bag to protect you. Okay, the time before was different. As the official tent warden of the camping club, I have to... No, that's my real position. Trust me. I have to check everyone's sleeping bags for spiders. There could have been a black widow in there. It's not my fault, I just happened to fall asleep while checking in there. Being tent warden is a very exhausting job. You wouldn't get it. Look, I will admit there have been a few very rare times I have shared your sleeping bag on these camping trips. I don't remember you complaining. Now that I think about it, you did complain. A lot. It's too hot in here. There isn't enough room. Your feet are too cold and pointy. You'd think you were being tortured to death instead of getting to spend more time with your best friend. Well, I want you to know that I've heard your protests, and I am not going to get into your sleeping bag ever again. Ever. For any reason. There could be wild bears in the area right now, but you'll just have to defend yourself. Why are you smiling? This is bad news for you. You'll be all alone in here without anyone to protect you. What if the tent blows away in the middle of the night, and then a bird mistakes your sleeping bag for a giant worm and starts pecking at you? You have to think about these things. All right. If you're absolutely sure you'll be fine, I'll go away. But I'll start writing your obituary just to be safe. It's okay for me to reference the failed wood chopping incident in it, right? Fine. Well, off I go. Back to my tent, as you asked. Actually, let me just check something really quick. I think I left my, passport somewhere in this tent. I'll just have a quick look around. Well, I brought my passport because I thought we might get really lost and cross a border. With your sense of direction, it wouldn't be a surprise. It isn't over here. Maybe it's next to your sleeping bag? Let me see. You really do look cozy in there. I bet it's all warm and snuggly. Why don't I just unzip the side of it? To check for my passport, of course. Wow, so defensive. Of course I'm not trying to sneak inside your sleeping bag. I really think you're getting too paranoid about all of this. Just close your eyes and relax. I'll be gone soon. You know, while I'm here, I should just check that the zipper on the sleeping bag is working. Imagine if you couldn't get out when you wake up in the morning, and you have to roll all the way home like a sentient burrito. Yep, it's working just fine. It's important to check these things. That's why I'm your best friend, always taking care of you. I don't know why you're sighing like that. There's no need to be so dramatic. Nothing's going to happen. Although, now that I think about it, I should just check that there isn't any contraband in your sleeping bag. It is one of my duties as camp sheriff. Or whatever I said before. No. You don't need to get out of your sleeping bag. Just stay inside while I check. It'll only take a moment, and then I'll definitely, absolutely, for sure, 100%, no question, leave your tent. I promise. Just let me unzip this here, and then... Well, it's actually official camp policy that you have to check the sleeping bags by getting inside them. I know, it's weird. So if you don't mind, I'll just slip in here. There we go. Wow, you're so warm. It's all cozy in here. If I'm not careful, I might just doze off. Hey, poking me in the ribs is not fair. It's not my fault your body is basically a human-shaped heating pad. Fine. I will continue my contraband search if you insist. Nothing over here. Or over here. Congratulations! You've successfully passed the inspection. There is one final step, however. I need to listen to your heartbeat to make sure you're in good health. Again, this is one of my official duties. You can check with the camping president, who is also me. Just let me lay my head on your chest, like this. Yep, it's beating nice and regular. I'm a little offended it's not beating faster, though. I'm just saying. Other people would be excited to have a guy so close to them. What do you mean most guys aren't annoying as me? I'm doing all of this to look out for you. There's absolutely no self-interest involved here. Well, everything seems to be in order. I'll leave you alone. Promise. Although, my eyelids are getting kinda heavy. I think I'll rest them here. Just for a minute. I'll definitely leave soon. I promise.